This is Twit.
This episode of iFive for the iPhone is brought to you by Gazelle, the fast and simple way to sell your used gadgets. Find out what your used iPhone, iPad, and other Apple products are worth at gazelle.com. Welcome to iFive for the iPhone, episode 156. iFive covers the latest iPhone apps, tips, and tricks, and of course, news. I'm Megan Morrone, and on this episode, we have an update for iOS that fixes Apple Music, a free password manager, and an app that will sing your text messages. Let's get started. Number 1, it's time to update to iOS 8.4.1. If you've been confounded by some of the features in Apple Music, you might be excited to learn that they weren't actually features, they were bugs, and now they've been fixed. Some of the fixes include a bug that prevented some of us from turning on the iCloud music library. If you've added music and then you can't find it, you might be able to find it now. That was a bug that for some reason showed offline music only. The update also provides a way to add songs to a new playlist, even if there aren't any playlists to choose from, and fixes an issue that displayed different artwork for an album on different devices. Before you update, make sure you've backed up your phone and then go to Settings, General, and tap Software Update. Then tap Download and Install. If you've been having trouble syncing Apple Music with iTunes, you might want to go ahead and get the iTunes update that was released last week too. Number 2, if you travel to fancy places covered in diamonds, you might want to turn off photo location tagging on Instagram. Last week, the Next Web reported that the Saint-Tropez holiday villa of British Formula One driver Jenson Button and his model wife Jessica Michibata had been robbed. Among other things, thieves walked away with Michibata's $388,000 engagement ring. The Next Web checked the model's Instagram page and noticed that her photos were pinned to her photo map. If you have a public Instagram account, this is a very bad idea. Here's how to remove photos from your photo map. Go to your profile and tap the location icon. You can zoom all the way into the exact location you took a photo on vacation or at home. Tap Edit at the top right. Tap the photo or group of photos you'd like to remove, then tap Edit again. Select the photos that you took in a place that you don't want to share, or tap Deselect All. Tap Done, and then Confirm. Photos that appear on your map will have a check mark in the bottom right corner. Photos that you are removing from your map will appear gray. When you remove a photo from your photo map, the location name is also removed from that photo. The photo will no longer appear on that location's page. Number 3, change your reminders to alerts. A few weeks ago, I gave you some suggestions for using alarms or an app for medication reminders. On Twitter, Ashwin Daga had another suggestion. Ashwin says you can set the notification for calendar as alerts. A person will have to always dismiss the alert manually and hence be reminded of the task whenever he or she unlocks. To do that, go to Settings, Notifications, Calendar, tap Upcoming Events, and choose Alerts. On this same topic, Shannon writes, I was just listening to your podcast with a listener who wanted a better way to be reminded to take his medications. To me, the Stock Reminders app is perfect for this. Just set up as many reminders as you choose, and then in the notifications menu in settings, change the alert style to the alert setting. This way, if he misses the audio notification, it will leave the alert box on his screen until he takes action. This is another great option and works similarly to the first. Tap Settings, Notifications, Reminders. Make sure the Allow notification switch is on, and then tap Alerts. iFive for the iPhone is brought to you by Gazelle. Buy certified pre-owned iPhones directly from Gazelle. Who's excited about the new iPhones? I am, except what am I going to do with this old-fashioned iPhone 6 I bought all the way back in January? I could sell it to Gazelle. And if you've lost or broken your phone, you could buy this certified pre-owned device for a great price. My sad addiction to technology is your key to a perfectly good, inexpensive iPhone. We all win. Visit Gazelle.com to see what devices are available in certified pre-owned condition. All devices have been put through a rigorous 30-point inspection to ensure they're fully functional. Certified pre-owned devices are backed by a 30-day risk-free return policy. Get paid in cash. Payment is fast within a few days of your item being received. Shipping is free, and most items qualify for a free box. What is your iPhone worth? Take a minute and go to Gazelle.com to find out. Number 4 is get LastPass for free. Now, I've told you about LastPass before, but password management is so important that it's definitely worth mentioning again, especially because last week, LastPass announced that their mobile app is now free. LastPass helps you create strong passwords with a mix of letters and numbers, and then it remembers those passwords for you and places them in a secure vault. You can also use it to autofill web forms with credit card information. There's an app for your computer and for your iPhone. There's even one for your Apple Watch, which I have found very useful for calling up passwords in a pinch. If you haven't tried LastPass, you can get it for free on your iPhone, not just for a free trial, but free all the time forever. And not just on one phone, but on all your phones. There is a catch though. If you want to use it on your desktop too, then you'll have to pay. So unless you've gone totally mobile, you're probably going to want to cough up the subscription fee, which is only $12 a year. And if you take a minute to add up all the time and brain space you use up creating uncrackable passwords, forgetting them, and then going through the I forgot my password process, I think that you'll find that it's probably worth it. Number 5 is an app called Ditty. Have you ever wanted to make instant videos of your messages with background music from some of your favorite popular artists like Britney Spears, Kenny Rogers, or Richard Wagner? Of course you haven't. That's what makes this app so great. Ditty is one of those free apps that does one very silly, useless thing, and it does it very well. Open the app. Beware, there will be music right away, so if you're at work, you might want to plug your earbuds into your iPhone first.
iFive for the iPhone.
I didn't, and I got some looks, which is saying a lot where I work because a few bars from I'm Sexy and I Know It is hardly the weirdest thing to come out of someone's computer at our office. Type your message, choose your song. Some songs will make you watch an ad first, most don't. Then press play. If you like what you've created, tap the share button and share it via Facebook Messenger, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, text, email, or just save it to your camera roll. There really is no reason not to send messages this way. Now, go waste some time. And that does it for this episode. Thanks for watching. All of the apps, links, and other info from the show can be found at twit.tv/iFive. You can email ideas, questions, or general feedback to iFive@twit.tv. I'm Megan Morrone. We'll see you next week on iFive for the iPhone.
Bandwidth for iFive for the iPhone is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com.